Being able to make quality reads is what separates average players from high-level league guards. So, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Elliot Cadeau as well as Nasir Anderson, some of the best point guards at their young ages. But can you make the right read? This is the difference maker, guys. So take out that notebook, make sure you're writing down your answers so you could evaluate it, and come back to this video to build pattern recognition. Can you make the right read? All right, guys, so we're breaking down Elliot Cadeau first. He's attacking, and now what should he do in this situation here? I want you guys to think long and hard here, and I want you guys to look at two people, or a few decisions in particular. He has corner guy, and he has a roller. He also has the opportunity to keep going and maybe attack on this drive. So I want you guys to think for a few more seconds and decide, what do you think he should do in this situation here? All right, I'll give you guys a few more seconds. Make sure you write some of this stuff down so you can really decide and see if you are able to get these situations correct. But he makes a great decision, throws it, great pass, allows him to break the defense in that situation. Beautiful play, and I'm going to break down why that's such a good play here. So you can see Elliot Cadeau coming off the screen with pace, denying the screen here. And the key to this play happening is actually this guy right here, okay? As he attacks this guy here, his body is facing towards Elliot Cadeau. He is no longer seeing this guy in the corner here. His head is turned. As soon as you see that, guys, you should be looking to backdoor cut immediately. His attention is towards here. He has this guy that is the tag guy in this situation, who's really sitting close by the shooter. He knows that he can't get off of him. So he makes a great backdoor play in that situation, and they reap the benefits of it. Guys, you don't always have to get the assist for it to be a really great read. In that situation, great read by him. He makes a second read to the guy who's rolling, and this ends up being an easy opportunity for baskets. You don't need to always make the home run play to be a valuable player. All right, so let's look at the next read here. We have a guy sitting corner, Elliot Cadeau. He attacks, and tell me what he should do in this situation right here. Because he actually has a few different opportunities. He's got a few different guys on his team. Should he hit here? Should he hit here? Should he hit the big? Or should he just keep attacking the basket and try to get an easy layup in this situation? You guys tell me. I'll give you guys a few more seconds to decide. Let's see here. Okay. So, if you really notice, Elliot Cadeau makes a great drive off of a closeout situation, as he should. But now we get to see what he did right or wrong in this situation. I'll break it down for you. All right. So that was a great drive by him, but he makes a crucial mistake, right? All right. So he gets it. He has a guy closing out. He makes a great decision to drive here. But when he gets here, he should be looking for the pass. In particular, he should be watching out for this guy right here, okay? I'm looking at the opposite corner as an offensive player. He should be looking at him. This is the primary option in this play. Now, you do have a guy who's playing defense here. He's going to block that. So when you guys get to higher levels, you're going to have to either shoot a floater in this situation, but you should be looking for the pass. Now, I also love this option right here, just because of the simple fact of this guy's a 30% plus shooter, and I think that this pass is actually the easiest one to get off pretty easily. This one right here, he's one of their better players. He has, like I said, this option going to the corner here. But this guy is right behind the big is something you have to worry about in this situation. So this is the easiest play up top, and the second easiest would be in the corner there. Instead, he decides to keep driving and gets blocked. So guys, got to make the right decision, got to make the right reads in those situations. Those are money plays. Now, this is a simple read, and if you've been following me for a while, you already know what to do in this situation. All right. He's getting, he's about to look like he's about to get trapped. What do you think he should do here? He makes the correct read and lets the big go. He ends up missing, but that's not his fault. Anytime that you see a big coming outside of the guard, and here's what I mean by that situation. Anytime that you see a big deciding to step outside of the guard, okay? Because he's trying to stop the drive on this play so that, he can't easily just go this way, which is really smart. I get what he's coming from, but the big is smart and does the right thing. He decides to quick roll on this situation, and that opens up everything up. Elliot, anytime you have two people on you, and this is at any point in the game, this is from all my point guards, you've done your job. And in this situation, you got two people who are looking at him and trying to attack him, and then he ends up making this great pass, and all he has to do, even though he doesn't, is to make this really simple pass right here. And that's an easy basket. But instead, he tries to force it. And this is why a lot of bigs don't get the ball as much as they want, because they don't make the simple plays. And it ends up being a trash opportunity when it could have been an easy basket. All right, guys. So now we have some off-ball action. I want you guys to tell me what Elliot should do in this situation here. He's right here. If you guys don't notice, if you guys don't see him, he's right here. So what should Elliot be looking to do here? All right. I'll give you guys a few more seconds to decide what you think he should be doing based on the current alignment of the defense. And we can go from there. Playing off-ball defense is so critical, guys. Off-ball offense and being able to score and have open opportunities for yourself is super important. So let's break down why he should have did that action that he did in this play. So he has a guy, his offensive player is driving in this situation, getting downhill. The problem is that his guy is, committing to the offensive player. So what he decides to do here is move without the ball to an open space, and that opens up his own shot. You have to be aware of what your offense is doing, and you have to try to create as much space as you can out on the floor. Guys, if you're really looking to change your life, though, check out our foundational 8-week workout plan. It's our best work yet, and it's going to help change the way you play the game. We also have the blueprint that's going to help you strategize to get to your desired level of play. It can be extremely helpful. And obviously we have our evaluations, which we're known for. We've did hundreds of them, and we've impacted a lot of people with our basic evaluations, which are super affordable and super helpful. All right, now we have Nasir Anderson taking the transition here. And I want you guys to tell me, should he keep attacking or should he be looking for a pass here? Okay, should he be looking maybe, at this guy to make the pass, or should he be looking to get downhill in this situation and get a basket? I'll give you guys a few seconds to decide. Okay, so he just gets downhill and all right. Anytime you have a situation as a guard where you have a one-on-one opportunity here, you need to attack it because it's dang near isolation situation. He has a one-on-one with an athletic advantage with him going downhill. So if you watch the play, he gets downhill and now his guy is stepping up. Now he could have made the decision after this to go ahead and kick it, but his guy's not all the way stopping him. And this is what I love about his game. He's not going to be impacted unless you get right in front of him, which he does not. And if you don't see a guy stopping you, keep going, especially if you have an athletic advantage. Good drive in that opportunity. Now we're back to Elliot, and he drives in this play. And tell me what you guys think he should do here. All right. You should already know who he should be looking at. All right. Give you guys a few seconds. I won't give you guys any hints, and I want you to tell me what he should be looking at. Boom, the big in that situation. Let me tell you why that works so well. All right, so we have Elliot getting downhill. All right, even before he gets to the point, you should already know where the defensive breakdown is happening. All right, so he had a bad closeout, and right here, you easily have a big who's ready to catch and dunk in this situation. He's right here, and you see a guy who's literally going to attack him. He's trying to run out here, and he's really trying to put eyes on him. He's out of control, and then you have this guy who's kind of looking, and this is the guy who really makes the problem because he's in no man's land. And he's behind the big, so the big could easily seal him out and take him out of the play. So great read by Elliot to draw 2 in there and make sure he throws a great pass to the big so he could get an easy opportunity for a dunk. All right, guys, I want you to tell me what he should do in this situation. This is a very simple read. I don't want to overcomplicate it for you guys, but what do you think he should do in this situation? All right, guys, that was his decision to shoot the ball. Let's see why that's such a great read here. All right, he has a guy who closed out perfectly. And what you notice right here, I want you guys to go ahead and see, it's the legs in this situation. All right, you have not one leg in front of the other. You have both of them evened out. He's not out of control as a closeout, and he's short contesting because he doesn't think he's a good shooter. And this is when you shoot that shot. Okay, he's got to, and here's the thing you young guards have to understand is you have to be able to make this shot if you want to play at the pro level. Bottom line, you have to hit it, so make sure you shoot it. All right, so you have another play with Nas in this situation. What should he be looking to do here? I'm not going to give you guys many hints. I'm just going to let you guys decide based on the play. All right, guys, so here he goes. He's got a screen and roll. He passes it. Let me tell you guys why that was a bad read, and that whole play was negatively caused by him. Right here, he has to shoot this. Okay, that's the reality of what we are with basketball. You have to be a threat as an offensive player to shoot. Whenever you see a guy who's going under a screen, you have to look to shoot. And then you have this guy right here who's not even in the picture. So now he's just hiding behind the big, and he has to be ready to shoot that. And you don't just shoot it, like I said, for the high school level. If you want to be a pro, you have to be able to hit shots like this. And he's not there yet. I'm sure he will get there one day, but you have to be ready to shoot the open 3. And if you're not, it's going to be really hard for you to play at different levels. And in this play, it ends up leading to a travel by the big. All right, guys, I want you guys to tell me what the guard should be doing in this situation right here, guys. I'll let you guys think about it for a bit. Should he be looking to drive in this situation? And then we're talking about this player right here. What should he be looking to do? Drive? Should he be looking to pass it to this guy? Let me know what you guys think he should be doing. All right. He's got a few options here. He even has a corner guy. All right. So we look at it and we see that he decides to get downhill. And I'll tell you why that was such a great read by him. First of all, he has a big on him. Instantly, you have to know who's on you at all times. All right. So the big is on him. He can't really guard him, and he instantly is going into attack mode. Anytime you see this as well, guys, anytime you see nobody really in the paint in this situation, this is an empty gap. It is time for you to attack and get downhill. Okay, guys. So that's what he ends up doing. And he ends up making the right play in this situation. He ends up getting downhill and getting a pretty easy layup. You got to recognize what a help is at all times. All right. So in this situation, what should Nas be looking to do here? All right, guys. Should he be looking to drive? Should he be looking to shoot? And this is Nas right here, just so you guys know. Should he be looking to get downhill? Should he be looking, for the pass in the corner here? What do you think he should be thinking about doing in this particular play? Give you guys a few seconds to make your decision. Okay. All right, guys. So here it goes. You got a guy one-on-one in transition, full steam ahead, and he ends up shooting that layup. And let me tell you why that was a terrible read. So it comes back to the same play that we said before, where guys have to be ready to shoot the ball. He's open for a pull-up right here. He had the decision to shoot a pull-up midi R3. Instead, he goes downhill where he has multiple people helping, and now he's shooting a terrible shot, and he's crying for a foul that he doesn't deserve. Guys, if you're looking to change your life, check out our website, get evaluated. Make sure you check out our ebooks, but most importantly, follow us to get better. Like, comment, subscribe.